Now I'm going to show you guys how to take orders for post-workout drinks. So we're going to look at our slips here, and your slips may vary depending on your club. But this one here is for Rebuild Strength. So again, we want to check the name, date, payment amount, how they paid, coach, and the order taken by. Some other things to look for is you want to make sure that their Rebuild Strength and their Prepare, or their post-workout and their Prepare, are on separate slips. At least that's what we do here at Fuse. Then you also want to make sure that their Rebuild is not also marked with a Naked Shake. Sometimes people will do like chocolate and Rebuild because they don't really understand the difference. So at that point I like to just explain the difference between the two shakes and have them choose one or the other. So here Joe would like a Rebuild and John here would like a mint shake. So another cool thing to know is usually for us, whenever they pay with a credit card, we just staple it right to the back so it's all in one place. Super simple. And I like to separate the two because they're made with different processes. So I like to make sure all the Rebuilds are together and all of the Naked Shakes are together. Then what I do is I just place them here for Miss Lindsay to make.
Alright, so I'm going to demonstrate how to make the Rebuild Strength shake first. You're always going to start out with your liquids first. So Rebuild, you're going to do 6 ounces of water. And then you're going to use the scooper that comes in the Rebuild Strength shake. And you're going to do 2 level scoops. The easiest way, we see a lot of people try to go like this. And yes, that works, but it's not the fastest, most time efficient way to do it. So what we do is we like to just scrape it up the edge of the canister and it gets you a nice level scoop. So you're going to do 2 scoops for 1 serving. And we're going to blend it. Blend your powders first. It just gets rid of all like the chunkiness of it. Really gets it blended. And we actually use one of our smoothie cups as our measuring cup. So this is a 16-ounce cup. You're going to do about half of that per shake. And you just want to listen to make sure there's not as many ice chunks as possible. With it being a little less ice, there might be a little ice crystals, and you can see these are not as thick as our typical shakes. They're a little bit more watered down, but it gets them to drink it a little bit quicker, makes it more like a little bit of a malt. And you're gonna just top it off with a flat lid. It makes it really easy and convenient for them. And this one is for Joe again. So you just name and smiley face, and then order up for the registration person. Order! Alright, and now we are going to make the Naked Mint Shake. Again, you're gonna start out with your water. You're gonna do between 6 and 8 ounces of water so that we can still get that level, the flat lid on there. And we're going to do vanilla PDM and mint Formula 1. So the PDM, you're actually not going to use the scooper that's in the PDM. You're going to get a different one. It's just a tablespoon. Ours is an Herbalife one. And again, scrape straight up the side to get a nice level scoop. 2 of those. And then the scooper from the Formula 1 container, if you have ones with longer handles, use those. Again, straight up the side. 2 scoops. And blend. Sounds good. And just for time efficiency, as the smoothie is blending, I like to write the name on the lid. Yes, we only have 2 shakes here right now, but you might have like 16. Just helps with time management. John, smiley face, order up. Order! And there's another way you can do this depending on if you have, say you have 6 Rebuild Strengths. You can actually do doubles depending on your blender and what kind of blender you're using. and you're just gonna double the amount of ingredients. So instead of 6 ounces, you're gonna do 12 ounces of water, 4 scoops of the Rebuild Strength powder, and a full 16-ounce cup, one of these cups of ice, and blend it the exact same way. You're just doubling everything. Cool.